still probably my favorite intro.
That music slaps. I love it. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the Nonsense and Deep Thoughts Sports Show, where our predictions are about as reliable as an NFL kicker with a pulled hamstring. These guys love stats. I love gut feelings, and that's why we're the worst at what we do. With me is Justin and Chris. You bastards put a duck on my car yesterday.
A duck dressed like a shark.
Yeah, a duck being eaten by a shark. It's kind of disturbing, actually. So is it a duck or a shark? I should have brought it up here and showed everybody. Because you don't know. It's really not a duck then if it's being consumed by the shark.
It's not being consumed. It's Halloween. It's in costume.
So it's a schmuck.
Aaron, it's a part of the DuckTales called Daddy Shark.
I'm just going to name this. So my duck shark is now named Schmuck.
Because that's who put it there.
Well, dude, I wish you could have seen my face. I had no idea. I'm like, this is a Jeep thing. These go in Jeeps, not on SUVs.
I know. I couldn't think of anything else.
It was
ran to
funny.
Walmart yesterday, and I was like, I got to get something stupid. I'm by there. I know where he works.
For once, I did not suspect either one of you for doing something like that. So we are here, week 7 NFL. We're going to do our pick'ems tonight. We'll probably touch on the baseball playoffs that I'm just really not interested in at this point, but we'll talk about all that stuff. So we'll let our resident organizational man down below us go because he tends to keep us in line and he has all this stuff written down. He's got our picks back all the way to week 2.
He's got like 7 screens.
It's like an FBI surveillance room at his house.
Justin saw my setup for the first time yesterday. He's like, "Dear Lord."
Yeah, I need that. I need another screen.
I have 2 and I feel out of place. He's probably got like 5 of them.
No, he's got 2, but he's got like 2 screens up on each.
The floating monitors.
Yeah, I do have the floating monitors. I do.
Yeah.
That was cheap.
Yeah. It's nice having the second monitor, though, when you want to watch a game and you're doing this. So it's nice to have it there.
I mean, I think I bought the double arms for like $50 on Amazon.
That's cheap.
Yeah. It's just having the arms to be exact. All right, gentlemen.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in the water?
Bob.
Sorry, the arm thing just got me.
That's like, my boss said, dress as the job you want, not as the job you have. So I went as Batman.
That would be Aaron.
I'm Batman.
I mean, I'm not saying, but have you ever seen me and Batman in the same room at the same time?
Never seen Batman, so.
Oh my God.
Sorry. Go ahead.
And this is how it goes.
This is why we let you take control because we
but I'm the one who started it.
I know, but we act up once you start your shit. You throw the grenade and watch it blow up.
I'm very good at that. All right. As for week 6, when we finished up on week 6, Aaron went 12-3. Justin went 10-5, and myself went 9-6. Bringing the year on totals.
Big turnaround week for all of us, though.
Oh yeah, true story. Bringing the season totals to 44-30 for Aaron, 34-25 for Justin, and 38-36 for me. Which almost halfway, maybe a little over the third of the way. 40%, we'll say. How about that? Is that fair?
That's fair.
Through the season, Aaron's at 59% win percentage, Justin's at a 57%, and I'm at a 51%.
That's not bad.
So we're better than your average Joe. If this was baseball, we would be all stars.
Yeah, I mean, my record's 14 games over 500. I'd be in the playoffs already.
Not if you're the Mets.
It's true.
Well, Glad he said it.
Hey, can we start our pick'ems off with the first game I want to talk about?
Yeah, but hold
No.
on. I want to put this out there. No, we're going to start with the first game.
No, this isn't how we
That's on
go,
the
Justin.
schedule. No, but I'm
Chris
gonna put
knows
out
what I
there,
want to talk about.
the real fan in this room right now is Justin, because even though his team is eliminated, he's still wearing his Mets hat. Chris is a little confused tonight because he still loves his Red Sox, but wearing the Brewers. And I put all my Yankee shit away for the season. So
I'm still proud of Boston. So it's
as
okay.
you should be. As you should be.
I'll wear Mets shit all year.
All right, gentlemen, week 7. We start tonight with the Vikings taking on the Chargers in Los Angeles. What are we thinking?
That's not tonight's game, is it?
No. You're on the wrong week, my guy. Today's the
What?
16th. The Steelers are playing.
Oh,
the
I'm on
Bengals
week
now.
8 still. Pardon me.
Oh, boy,
You're
our
a week
pick'ems,
ahead.
our pick'ems would have been messed up, but we would have had to beat Chris.
Yeah, Pittsburgh at the Bengals. I'm going
See-
Pittsburgh.
I'm afraid to pick first.
I did it. I went first this time. All right, Steelers.
Man, this is tough because of Flacco.
This is tough because of the injuries in Cincinnati. They look like dog shit. Doesn't matter who they put back there.
I still think the Steelers are pretty much a pretender team, but I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh anyway, just to go with my gut. I was gonna go
Make it
Cincy.
3. Make it 3.
Yep.
Because
This is one of the 2 games I'm gonna regret my pick. I'll put it that way. Just like I
Y'all just
regret
followed
not
the guy
picking
with the
Giants.
lowest win percentage.
Is,
It's all right.
isn't Pittsburgh always the team that everybody's just like, like they could go either way. They haven't had a losing season in how fucking long?
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm sorry. I'll stay with that.
Are you sure now?
Yeah, I have to.
Is
I
that your
pulled the
final
trigger.
answer?
I pulled the trigger. Yep.
All
Final
right.
answer.
All right.
Sunday morning game.
Yeah. I
Rams
know.
Jags.
Hold on. You're throwing things off here. Let's see.
I'm keeping things going.
Right. But you asked a question, now you get an answer. Because I'm that guy.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, what are you looking up? The Chargers or the Steelers' last losing season?
It looks like it was 2003.
Hey, Tomlin hasn't had a losing season.
Yeah, it looks like 2003 when they went 6-10. And then
Drafted
their
Ben
closest to that would
Roethlisberger.
be 2019. 2019 they went 8-8. Not a losing season, but just finished 500.
I'm gonna tell you what. No, pivot.
Sunday
I'm
morning.
taking
Okay.
pivot. I'm taking Cincy. Pivot.
You already locked in.
Nope. I'm locking in now. Taking Cincy. I'm gonna follow my gut.
You
on
just
this one.
fucked up my whole piece of paper.
I know. So I did it.
I wouldn't let him do it. He already said locked in.
My little good luck charm decided to pay a visit. And he's purring away, so I have to change my mind.
I'm not sure what that has to do with the Bengals.
It's a cat. Bengals have black in them. It's a cat.
Okay, but I think of them as orange.
Black stripes.
Can we
Hopefully they
spray
pull
paint
out the
Anakin
whites today.
black and orange?
If the Bengals win, I will put orange painter's tape on Anakin, and he will be a Bengal. I don't know why he's sitting in my lap. He never does this. It's so wild. Like he's right up my rear end right now. All right, you sit there, be a good boy. All right, go on. Continue.
All right. Rams at the Jaguars.
Rams.
I'm going Rams also.
Jags.
See, Justin's gonna pick against us to try to make up ground. It's gonna bite him in the ass.
Not to make up ground. I'm right there in the middle.
Yeah, we're gonna have a discussion about this because you missed an entire week, sir.
Just do winning percentage. That doesn't lie.
If you had a bad week, it's gonna lie for you.
You guys have a better chance of making that up than I do. You have more games.
6 of one, half a dozen of another. Oh, sorry, Chris. We're messing with your mojo.
Saints at the Bears.
Bears.
The Bears.
That's Bears across the board. Dolphins at the Browns.
Ew.
I mean, it's a terrible game to pick.
I'm going
Oh.
Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins.
I can't not go Dolphins.
If you want to go with the poop stained diaper Browns with the rookie quarterback, please feel free. But I don't think
Which quarterback are they starting?
Gabriel.
Gabriel?
Gabriel. I don't think he's got a chance in hell.
I mean, that Dolphins team is just terrible, though.
Yeah, they're both terrible. They're both 1-5.
Browns got a good defense, though, and I kind of want the Dolphins to lose because maybe they'll sell some wide receivers to the Giants.
I want the Dolphins to lose so they fire their coach, but I also want them to keep losing because they're in my division.
I'm picking the poop stains.
Okay.
Yep. Patriots at the Titans.
Patriots all day.
Patriots.
I'm not sure if that's really much of a...
Their coach has a bone to pick with them.
Oh, that's a good point, Justin.
I wish you could see my
I don't
cat.
know why I don't.
He's chasing the mouse across the screen.
Yeah, it will be poor weather. Yes, it will. Raiders at the Chiefs.
Chiefs. Aaron
Chiefs.
got unplugged.
I heard him say Raiders before he went offline. I heard him
That's
say
what
Justin,
I heard too.
Right? I heard Raiders. We can't let him pick twice.
He went Raiders.
Nope,
Chiefs.
not.
Chiefs.
I'm hearing Raiders still. I don't know.
The cat is not Raiders colors. He's a Bengal today.
Eagles at the Vikings.
This is going to be the second game I'm going to regret my pick.
You won't be the only one. Vikings can be physical, and Philly got bullied last week, and I think the Vikings are going to try the same thing. I think the Vikings win. I think there's a chance Philly can lose 4 in a row. Fuck the Eagles.
I'm going Eagles. Justin,
I'll take Philly.
Justin, Vikings is your pick?
Yep.
I just can't see the Eagles losing 3 in a row. And if they do, good. I'm glad. I'll take that L all day. Carolina at the Jets.
Does this really need a conversation?
I mean, maybe, right?
Jets are 0-6.
Sorry, I may have had a drink.
Oh, Tommy, what's up, buddy? I didn't even have the comments up till just now. I was like, "Oh, there's
Carolina."
A lot of comments here. Yeah, I'm taking the Panthers.
They've been playing well.
They have been playing
The
well.
Jets just look lost. They need to fire that coach.
Tommy's picking the Jets to win this one.
Wow, Tommy. I can't.
I'm with Tommy on this one. I'm going Jets.
Until you put a win in the win column, I'm not picking you.
I just can't see him starting 0-7.
I can see him starting 0-10. They're not a good team.
I don't think the Jets are favored to win a game the rest of the year.
I don't know.
Well, let's not go with that because the Bills have lost 2 in a row and they were the favorite to win every game their whole schedule.
Well, since you brought them up, I got the bye week winning that game.
Yeah, I know they're not going to lose this week.
I'm not sure about that.
Injury report comes out that Josh Allen's injured. Pretty sure that's taking the L in the bye week.
That's true.
Giants at the Broncos.
I'm interested to see what you guys do here.
I'm taking the Giants.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Did you see what fucking Denver did against the Jets last week?
Mm-mm.
They beat them by like 2.
Wasn't it a 13-9 game?
Yeah, they didn't beat them by much, and they didn't score.
That defense, though, I don't know, dude. They had an off week, but I can't do it. As much, and I'm gonna say this: I like those 2 kids on that team, meaning the Giants. I'm still taking Denver. I want to see the Giants
I don't
win.
think Denver will be able to. If they couldn't put up points against the Jets, the Giants, I think, have a better defense.
Nah. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna be a good boy.
Who are you picking?
I'm picking the Broncos. Yep. There's too many factors that say the Giants are going to lose in my eyes compared to the Giants are going to win.
I think part of it is going to be that Dart and Scattaboo are going to be so hyped from their win that they're going to make sloppy plays. They're going to be overly confident.
That happened against New Orleans. It won't happen again.
Well,
We'll see.
I'm factoring in the one thing that nobody else is talking about in the room. This is the kids, all these young guys, first time at Mile High. And anyone who's played there has always said it's a different place to play because of the lack of oxygen in the air.
Yeah.
Dart went to school in Utah, though. That's elevation too. It's not as high as Denver, but
Denver's got the better defense than the Giants.
They're also coming back from London, and the Giants are coming off a mini bye week.
I think Denver wins this.
Do you see what's going on behind me?
I think he's talking high school.
Yeah, he went to high school in Utah.
Oh my. Hello, Anakin.
Dude, what is with you tonight? He is all in my business.
Colts versus the Chargers.
Chargers. It's the first real test for the Colts this year. Like they haven't really played anybody.
Coming into the season, the Colts did have one of the weakest schedules in the NFL. I think I might have to go Chargers also.
I'm taking Indy until you start losing religiously. I'm going to stick with this. I said this at the beginning of the year. Danny Dimes going to have a good season. You got Pittman on that team. I think they're going to do fine.
It's going to be a good game. I think the Chargers win, though.
I think
you start seeing shades of what Jones was.
You got to think, too. Chargers are running with their third string running back. They do not have a solid number one. Najee's down. Hampton's down. They're running with their third string running back.
I mean, yeah, they don't have a running back at all.
So you lock down the passing game, it's over. I'm going with Indianapolis.
I think to me one of the big question marks is if Quinston Johnson comes back, there might be a better chance there for the Chargers to win. Commanders at the Cowboys. Commanders all day.
I think the Cowboys take it.
I was going to say I want to hear Justin say the Cowboys just because if they're in his division.
Packer at the Cardinals.
Packers.
Okay, and to finish out Sunday slate, Falcons at the Niners.
Falcons.
They're in San Fran.
Yeah, but I saw it was a Halloween a Halloween decoration.
Oh God!
But probably the most factual thing I have seen, and it was a bunch of skeletons going into a blue tent wearing the jersey of every fucking San Francisco 49er that's injured this year.
And one that's not even on the team. Moody was in that picture.
I think I'm going to go Falcons as well, just because of how well those that three-headed monster on that offense played against Buffalo. We don't have a defense, but between London, Bijan, between London, Bijan, and Penix, I think they're going to stomp them.
I mean, the Niners do have a defense; they're just all hurt.
That Fred Warner loss is gonna come back.
Yep. Even Tommy's taking the Falcons.
Yeah.
And he's a bang bang Niner gang.
Because Bijan's on his fantasy team. Tommy, I commend you for sticking by your number one pick, by the way.
Back to a doubleheader Monday Night Football again.
So stupid.
Buccaneers at the Lions.
Detroit.
A good game.
Detroit.
I'm with Aaron on this one. I got to go Detroit. I think this could be the week that the lack of receivers in Tampa Bay could catch up to them.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go Lions. I was actually shocked they lost to the Chiefs.
In Baker, I trust.
It's hard not to pick with Baker right now.
100%. Houston at Seattle.
I can't believe that's a fucking Monday night game. I'm going to go with the Seahawks just because it's in Seattle. I think both teams are playing like dog shit right now.
Nah, I mean Seahawks are 4-2. It's not horrible. I think I don't know if I trust my gut or go for the CJ Stroud is not this bad. CJ Stroud is not this bad, but I'm going to go with Seattle as well.
CJ Stroud is that bad this year. I don't know why.
CJ Stroud is my Juan Soto right now. Juan Soto had a really slow start this year, and I said he's too good to be this bad right now. He's going to break out. Stroud is the same.
Baseball bad start and a football bad start are two completely different things. Like a bad start in football is like 2-3 games, not 6.
Listen, I understand that. I'm just using it as an analogy. Stroud is much better than what he's playing.
Most factual thing said in this whole discussion right now. Ohio State quarterbacks suck in the NFL.
All right, gentlemen, I need you to do me a favor.
Oh, no.
I need you to exit out of the NFL schedule.
I wasn't even in it.
And take it off your screens. Okay. Of the 32 NFL teams, right? Can you tell me every team that plays on a field and not in a stadium, according to their name?
What do you mean?
So,
The stadium's name.
right.
So like MetLife is MetLife Stadium.
Justin gets it.
Okay.
Detroit plays on a field.
Yeah.
Okay.
Detroit's on a field.
Do you know the name of it?
It's Ford
right.
Field.
Yeah,
Ford Field.
there's two that are probably three that are really easy.
Well, you can't say the Steelers anymore because they don't play at Heinz Field.
No, they do not. You're right.
They play in a stadium. It's a stadium now. It's some weird ass fucking name that starts with
Yeah.
an A.
Yep. Accusure or Ac something.
Something like that.
Come on. There's three that you guys should get right off the bat without even thinking.
Well, one of them's got to be Dallas.
Soldier Field.
No, wait. We're talking about, okay, we're doing stadiums.
Right.
Fields. So Soldier Field.
Right.
Dallas is AT&T Stadium, or what the fuck they call that now. The Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field.
Okay. To give you a hint, there's 8 total.
Commanders.
No. You're probably missing another one of the easiest ones.
Why do you do this? Nope, that's Allegiant Stadium. It's in Vegas. Niners?
Nope.
The Superdome.
Nope. You said it, Superdome. Levi Stadium.
Oh, you
is the
said-
Niners.
Okay.
It has to be
Right.
field. Soldier Field, Ford's Field, Lincoln Financial Field. There's one I don't expect, probably two I don't expect you to get at all. Maybe 3.
Are they out west? I'm trying to narrow this down. I don't know football stadiums like you guys do. So
Okay,
Mile
so-
High.
Mile High Stadium in Denver.
It's not a stadium. It's Mile High Field.
No, it's not.
It's
It's
no.
stadium.
No, it's not. But I will give it to you. It's called Empower Field at Mile High.
Okay.
So I'll give you that. I didn't think you'd get that one. Good pull, Justin.
It is Lambeau Field,
Oh, that's
not
right,
Lambeau
Lambeau.
Stadium.
Lambeau Field.
That's the one I thought would be so easy for you
see.
guys.
See, the thing is, I should have shut the comments off because Tommy gave me a hint. But
I
thanks for the
thought
assist,
Green Bay,
Tommy.
but I thought it was Stadium.
I can't believe I didn't even think of Lambeau because that's like the oldest thing in the fucking oldest thing under the sun.
Yeah. Now these next 3 are going to be a little tougher.
The Chiefs.
Okay.
They play at Hunt Field,
No.
right? No.
They play at GEHA Field at Arrowhead. But you're right. It is the Chiefs. They have a field name.
What about the Bengals?
No. So you have an East Coast left and a West Coast. And the East Coast one isn't on the coast. It's in a little.
You're not talking Carolina, are you?
Nope. No. It's still in the Eastern time zone. How's that?
The Commanders.
You already said
No.
the Commanders.
Soldier Field we got with the Bears. I hate this game.
It's not Atlanta, is it?
Nope. No, Atlanta is that new stadium.
Tampa, WrestleMania, Raymond
No.
James Stadium. Oh,
You
that's
just said it.
stadium. Fuck.
What rocks?
Huh?
Cleveland?
Cleveland. Huntington Bank Field.
See, I was gonna say them too.
Now you just
then
got the
West Coast.
West Coast. The very, very northern West Coast.
That's Seattle. You just gave it away.
Yeah. Lumens Field. Heinz, it's not Heinz anymore though, Tommy.
That's crazy. I never thought to do that's a good quiz, man. I'm proud of you for that. That was tough.
Yeah. It's Acrisure Stadium now, sir. Or ACRISURE Stadium. It's no longer Heinz
Acrisure.
Field.
What in God's green earth possessed you to do this?
You
I mean,
really want to try understanding my
no,
mind because I don't
no.
understand it.
No, it was fun. I like it. Oh God.
You guys left me here, 7:00 all by myself still, and I'm like, well, that sounds
Oh,
like
it started
something
at
fun to
fucking
do.
8, okay?
Listen, I called him at 6:53. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm in front of my computer." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a little slow moving getting upstairs. I'll be there in a minute." So that was awesome.
So, Albert Pujols wanting to go to the Baltimore, or no, Baltimore wanting to bring Albert Pujols in.
All right.
You told me to
Here's
save this for today. This
right,
is on
and
you.
Here's my thing. Okay. Albert Pujols has never coached a day in his life. All right. Now, we all know how shitty Aaron Boone is looking right now, and he was an ESPN analyst. Never coached a level in his career. Do I think Boone is a bad manager? No. But this is where the comparison is going to come in. Albert Pujols has a Hall of Fame career, over 700 home runs. You come in and shitty coach a team, and it kills your legacy. Aaron Boone's not a Hall of Famer. Aaron Boone has one moment in his career. Sure does.
They're two different
dude. It's gonna
aspects of the game.
It's gonna make you look like a schlep. I'm sorry. It's gonna have an effect on you.
And who's to say that 90% of the time he was in LA and hurt, he wasn't helping coach?
Again, we're slicing atoms here. What I'm saying is that just maybe my unpopular opinion, I think it's going to look bad if he goes in there and tanks, because you're not going to be remembered for your playing career at that point. You're going to be remembered how shitty you were as a manager.
Tommy is correct.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame regardless. I'm not saying that he won't be. I'm just saying
he coached the international team at the last World Baseball Classic or the Olympics or something like that.
Yeah, he was a coach in the WBC.
So then take Bill Belichick. Had that run in New England, goes to North Carolina and can't do shit. That's not tarnishing what he did in the NFL.
I still think it's a smear on his resume.
It is. It is.
Does it hurt Nick Saban that he went to the NFL and failed and had to go back to college?
Let me ask you this. You take Tom Brady away from Bill Belichick, we're having a different conversation.
Do people still rag Nick Saban for not being a good NFL coach? Absolutely. Absolutely. All the time. Same with Chip Kelly, who couldn't make it in the NFL.
It's the only good thing about his career in the college world, Tommy. I don't know. I just think it's a stain on your resume.
I don't. I think I can easily separate the manager side from the player side.
Matt Rule, another one. Couldn't make it in the NFL. He's doing great in college.
Yeah. and I'll go back to Belichick just briefly. Take Tom Brady out of his equation. What happened after that? Wasn't as good. So, and I'll give Joe Torre. I'll say the same thing about Joe Torre. Managed for years, inherits a Yankee team with a great bunch of dudes, and wins 4 world championships. So it's partly the managing, but it's a lot about what you have to work with too. So,
Speaking of the Yankees, how do you feel about Rodon not starting the season now?
that's okay. It's early enough in the year, and again, that
Okay.
rotation is going to be solid to start out with. We were just talking about this the other day. Our starting pitching is not the problem. We need a bullpen.
Right.
So we're going to get Cole and Schmidt back May, June.
They're saying Cole might be opening day starter.
I hope not. Don't rush it.
They said he's going to start throwing next week or the week after.
Yeah. I'm if he's ready for opening day, so be it. But again, you got to worry about him. What's he going to be after having Tommy John at his age?
Right.
So we'll see.
You see, you also lost your favorite player on the Yankees for the start of the season already, too.
Who's that?
Anthony Volpe.
Fuck him. Shows how much
Volpe
he
had
paid.
surgery today, too.
Good. I hope his arm falls off. Not literally. Not literally. Don't want any will on the guy. But I hope he can never pick up a baseball bat again.
Oh. Dodgers are up 3-1.
I think Volpe would be great in AA. Just like these college coaches that can't make it in the NFL.
Wow.
Go play some short season A ball. Go back to Somerset, dude. Wherever you got to go. Just get off the roster.
Not going to happen. They love him.
It's a shame. The Yankees have not had a true replacement for Derek Jeter since he retired.
Shouldn't have been that hard either. He's only the second best shortstop to ever play in New York.
And there we go.
How many rings does Lindor have?
He's not.
I'm just saying. How many losing seasons has Lindor been on? Because I don't think
Probably
Jeter
a
ever
bunch.
had a losing season in his career. Just put it out there. But he's overrated.
Overrated.
I didn't use overrated.
This one does all the time. Number 6 all time on the hit list, fuckers.
And to your point.
That's a consistent.
Okay, and LeBron's number 2 on the all-time scoring list. He better than everybody else he ever beat.
Listen, LeBron played in the LaFlop era. He got away with all the shit. You put LeBron in with Jordan and Pippen or those guys, and he's a bitch. He's never going to survive that.
All his records are records of longevity
Yeah,
because of the era he played in.
LeBron's like A-Rod. He'll fill up the back of a trading card, but he's not going to do shit for you when it comes time to do it. What do you want? You want to be live on the camera?
No.
Because we're live right now.
Oh,
Does anybody want to see a 20-year-old painting my? Oh, look how fast he ran. Oh,
What are we going for here?
He's looking for something to throw.
the cat finally laid down.
Oh.
He's staring at me creepily.
There it is.
I miss the good old days too, Tommy. Oh, but yes, I mean, not much else coming out of baseball. I mean, Bregman opting out, which was to be expected anyway, so I don't mind if he comes back, and I don't mind if he leaves. And that's just being honest.
I secretly hope that he signs with the Yankees. I like Bregman.
I
I'm glad I didn't buy the jersey.
I don't mind him coming back. He's a great player, but he's never had a full season where he was healthy, I don't think.
No.
He's always hurt.
I told you my prediction. If they sign him, they bring in Pete Alonso.
Right.
If who
Yep.
signs him?
Boston. I think Alonso's going to go to Boston. I really do. I think he's done with the Mets.
I do too.
I'm interested to see what the Mets do.
Tommy, the Yankees need to sign Bellinger. That's should be their first priority. That guy is so versatile. So, but again, another one didn't really show up in October.
I'll say this. I don't think the Yankees will sign Bregman, Tucker, and Cody back.
No, if the Yankees sign Kyle Tucker, they're not going to sign Bellinger.
And I don't know if they're going to go after Bregman with that price tag either.
You need a third baseman. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Yarbrough, or what the hell was his name?
McMahon.
McMahon was great, but you need somebody with a bat.
Just don't know if they're willing. Exactly. It's one out of the three. You're going to pay for Bellinger too.
Mm-mm.
And I don't know if Hal's going to want to spend that kind of money.
Bally's going to get at least $250.
And I don't think Hal's going to keep spending like that.
You
have a complete bullpen.
Here's what they need to do. They need to go all in this year because the window with Judge is closing. You can't waste Judge's. I mean, he's old. For Major League standards, Judge is old. He's a late bloomer. He's in his 30s now. He's not going to continue to hit the way he's been hitting into his 40s. It's just not going to happen.
Here's my next question. Do you go all in and sign all three with the assumption that there might be a salary cap after this year?
How are they going to work that in?
It'd be a grandfather situation.
Well, so I'm glad you brought this up because this was going to be my next point. You have to go all in also because you may not play in 27.
Yeah.
You're going to lose a year with Judge. So, and there it is, Tommy. There's going to be a lockout. There's no way they're going to hammer this out early enough.
So now, if you're a team, why not just go out and drop the money on the 1-year deals? Just drop big money for 1 year on a bunch of fucking players.
Because that's if the players are going to sign for those 1-year deals, knowing that they're going to want to get their max deal now because they're going to be grandfathered into the new salary cap.
Right.
True.
And if they say, well, if you don't play, it doesn't count, they still got their money the next 7-8 years after the lockout's over. I would sign one of those deals. I'd be like the kids in Boston. I'm going to sign all my money. Give me it now. I'm going to play. I respect those kids. I love the game. I don't care about the paycheck. It's awesome. That's how it should be. So respect to those Boston rookies.
Guess that makes sense. That Alonso's asking for 150 for 7 or 175 for 7.
Yep.
Which Cohen should pony up and pay the fucker.
How does the contract work? Do you get the year taking off your contract if you don't play? Or is it just added on to the end? So if you sign a 6-year deal, you're locked out for a season. It's actually 7 years.
That's a great question. We'll have to do some homework on that. But I would assume that it would add on. But
it's the service year, isn't it?
Well, it depends because if the contract reads you're going to sign a 7-year deal through the 2025 season.
Right.
2025 is now over. You lost that year. That's how I would interpret it if it's written that way. So if it says a 7-year deal starting today and ending after 7 full seasons, you might have a loophole. So I'll have to dig into that. That's a really good question.
Yeah, I know, like with the steroid
guys. Yeah, like the steroid guys, you get caught, you lose your salary. You still lose you lose that contract year and you lose the pay. So
yeah.
I mean, and Tommy's point too, I was just going to bring this up. If you say you're going on strike, you're forfeiting your salary. So I don't see how you could continue to have that extra year on your contract if you gave up that year to not play.
Yeah, you lose that money.
You'd lose the money. So I think you lose the whole year of the contract. But I think there's going to be a flurry of spending now. And then these older guys are going to get their paydays. And then they're going to probably have a lockout for the better portion of the beginning of the spring training in 27 and maybe have a shortened season, kind of like the COVID year when they played, 70 games, 60 something games when the Dodgers won. So you'll have a shortened season. But that's a really good question. Chris is looking it up now, actually.
Okay, during a lockout, clubs are obligated. This is actually quite interesting then. During a lockout, clubs are obligated to pay the signing bonuses and deferred salaries. So
the deferred salaries make sense.
Do we see deferred money a lot this year then?
No, but maybe that's why Ohtani deferred so much of his contract. So at the end of the season, at the end of his career, if they do through the CBA and they have a lockout, he's still getting paid.
Right.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, but he doesn't need that much deferred.
Listen, that's a wicked savings account, my guy.
Really is.
All the money he's getting in endorsements from New Balance and everything else, he don't need the fucking money. What's he going to get? $2 million base salary?
Why are they obligated to pay the signing bonuses?
Because that's to get you to sign the contract. But if you're not working, you're not getting paid for work.
I guess if they split the signing bonus up across a couple years, all right.
Yeah, say I got a $12 million signing bonus. I get $1 million a month for my signing bonus because I signed the contract, but I don't get the other $3 million in salary because I'm not playing. Boy, that sounded really good. I wish I was able to say that.
I do think they need fucking a cap, though.
Sure do.
100%.
And the only people who are going to disagree with that are the players in the union.
Well, this is what I say. They need a cap, but they also need a floor. That teams are mandated to spend a certain amount of money on payroll. Because the Rockies, the White Sox, the shittier teams that are not competitive, they need their fan base. Even the Pirates, their fan bases need the ownership to get their heads together or sell the team so it's a more competitive league. Because the Pirates are generating revenue out the yin-yang and they're just putting in their pocket. I understand it's a business, but the league needs to say, yeah, well, and all the money they're getting from the revenue sharing from the Dodgers and everybody that's over the salary cap, they're putting in their pocket. Spend it on your team.
So how long do you think after, if they are to implement a salary cap, how long until you really see the effects of that?
Once a lot of these max deals start to expire. It's going to be 4 or 5 years minimum before you start to see it level out. But you're not going to get these big free agent signing sprees like they had. Or maybe you will. But it's going to be a more competitive league at that point.
What do the players ask for return? You know what I mean? Like, you're giving in to a salary cap. What are you getting?
Well, here's to be the caveat. This is one battle the players are not going to win.
No.
But they're backed by the strongest union in the fucking world. Like,
they're still not going to win this one.
The baseball union has never broke.
Again, they're not going to win this one.
So then, is there a chance we go more than a year without baseball?
It's possible. Because here's the thing. There's a sport that literally owns a day of the week, and they have a salary cap. The NFL owns Sunday. They have a salary cap. The players got on board with it. So, and Tommy's just reading my mind. The TV networks, ESPN, MLB Network, your local stations are all going to lose revenue sharing. The Yankees, the Yes Network, Mets with SNY. There's going to be so much lost revenue on the side for the owners and the players that's going to be shared, they're all going to just be like, okay, what do we got to do? That's what's really paying these kids salaries. You got all these TV deals and stuff that these teams have. They're putting it right back into the players. You mean to tell me, and I'll use one guy, Shane Spencer, played for the Yankees back in the late 90s. He crossed and was a replacement player. He was never allowed in the players union again, even when he was in the major leagues, because he crossed during that 94 strike. He was ready to play ball in 95.
But now,
so what I'm saying
go a
is,
little off topic here.
Hold on. You got all these kids that want to be a major league baseball player. The owners are going to say, you guys can go sit at your houses and collect your signing bonuses. You're not going to get paid your millions and millions of dollars now. And we're going to bring these kids in for cheaper labor. Guess what? People are going to go back to baseball games. Cheaper tickets, cheaper hot dogs, cheaper beer.
I'll tell you right now, if you miss more than a year of baseball, you're going to have a problem because banana ball just keeps growing.
100%.
They added 2 teams and they're playing in state. They're selling out stadiums of 110,000.
Right. I'm not saying that they're going to go a full year because the owners are going to say, you know what? They're going to strong arm them. We're going to bring in replacement players. We'll bring up all the kids in our farm system to play ball. How many people have been screaming, let the kids play? Let the Yankees AAA team come to New York. Let Lombard come up from AA. Let him have a big old audition and see how well they do.
Is it the same?
Would
you have the same? But would you have the same passion to watch that?
Absolutely, because it's baseball. I will go watch a high school baseball game and have the same vested interest in it because it's a baseball game. Maybe not the whole rah, we're going to win the division today if I'm watching a high school game, but it's baseball. I love the game that much.
And that part I get. But like from the fan side of it, like rooting for your teams, the passion of that would be gone. There's no.
To some people, to me, it wouldn't. It's still the Yankees. They're still in the Bronx. They're still playing in Yankee Stadium. And instead of me paying $18 for a beer, I might be able to pay $6 for a beer. Instead of paying $22 for a hot dog, I'm going to pay $10 for a hot dog.
And that's exactly what happens during a lockout when they bring the younger generation up. They lower all the prices for it.
Yep.
And
that's
how they make fans come in.
Yep. I'm going to go buy T-shirts, all the hoodies I want. Shit's going to be cheap as shit. It's going to have me more respect for the owners and be sympathetic with the owners now. Wow, the players are greedy. This is how it could have been all along. I shouldn't have to pay this much for the hot dog, but they're going to blame the players' salaries for that. So it's going to the owners are going to win this hands down. It's going to be a battle, but it's going to be win hands down.
I think it's going to.
You can't tell me
it's going to be a long lockout then.
I don't think it's going to be a long lockout for the players that have these big contracts. These owners know the longer they're shut down, they're losing money, but they're going to shove it up the players' ass. So, you know what? You don't want to play? I'll bring in these guys to play. Someone's going to play for me, no matter who it is. I'm going to make my money, and you're going to get home and not get paid. And then the players are like, shit, I'm not going to be able to buy my new Ferrari for Christmas for myself, so I better get my shit together and agree to this. It's really what it is. This whole sport is nothing but greed at this point.
People will still buy $16 beers.
Might. I don't drink, but I'll buy one.
Chris is deep in research over there.
He's still researching because he likes when we argue.
So they can bring up the AAA guys? The guys that aren't on the 40-man?
Mm-hmm.
Right. They can't be on the 40-man.
Right. Anybody else is the fair game.
Yeah. 40-man gets you into the MLB union.
Yep. When you watch the end of next year, when you start seeing the rosters and they start moving players off the 40-man roster that you should have no business doing that.
Had their union now, though. I thought they were tied in.
No. Mm-mm.
They have their own union, yes.
But it's a different one. You have the Major League Players Association and you have the Minor League Baseball Players Association. Two different things.
Yeah, but you'd have to figure they're close.
I'm sure they're close, but still, it's you. So, all right, here, I'll throw this at you. You're a struggling catcher. You're 33 years old. There's a lockout. You want to play Major League Baseball your whole life, and now the Mets trade for you in some weird offseason trade, and all these guys in Alvarez are, oh, we're not playing because we're not getting paid enough. You tell me, I'm looking that way. You tell me that you wouldn't go and take that drive to Queens and sit behind a plate to say, I played Major League Baseball, even if it was for 3 games.
I don't think it would mean the same.
I wouldn't give a shit either way, because here's how I'm looking at it. These guys that are getting paid these massive contracts are obviously taking this for granted. Your lifestyles are because of the fans that come to watch your ass and the owners that pay you. And without the fans, you're nothing.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at, Tommy. Unions support unions.
Well, this one union is not going to win. The owners are going to win this battle all day long. And to your point, I don't know what the owners are going to concede to these guys.
Yeah, they're gonna have to concede something.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be.
Players are going to have to. Yeah, you're going to see shortened season.
Yes, Tommy, I'm in the banana ball lotto for Scranton. I put my entry in.
They're coming to Scranton?
Yep. Yeah, there was a lottery. You had to put your email address and your name in for it. I put mine in.
How long do I have?
It was last week. It's done now.
Son
It's
of a
closed.
bitch.
It's open for like 2 days. I put in for 4 tickets just to put them on eBay.
They pay for taxes and everything.
Everything. You go on their website, a t-shirt's $35. You pay $35. They pay your shipping and your taxes for you. I love the hell out of that guy.
I'm telling you. Major League Baseball might have a problem if they lock out for too long. You can't lose a full season.
Oh, it's possible though.
Because if the minor leagues union decides to like fall in line with the players union, who's to say these guys don't jump and just go start playing this fucking banana ball? They're making good money doing that.
I don't think we'll lose a full season, but I think you won't have the full gamut of players. And there might be players that cross that line and say, I don't care about the union. I'm going to go play baseball. You might have enough of them that say, okay, enough's enough. We knew this was coming. We're the only sport in the world that doesn't do this.
How long's Judge locked up for?
Another 5 or 6 years.
Who's to say he doesn't?
Right. I want to win a championship.
Like a high caliber player, like, or a big contract guy like a Soto or Judge or an Ohtani.
You get Judge or Ohtani. Well, Ohtani's got his money, so he don't give a fuck. But you get a guy like Judge that's in the twilight of his career, who's one of the faces of baseball and says, hey, let's cool it. Let's just go play ball. Let's figure this out. Respect. Respect to him for doing that. And maybe the rest of them follow suit.
Yeah.
%100.
I was only 14 years old the last time this happened.
Who
so
crossed the line?
Besides Shane Spencer?
That crossed the line and still played in the majors.
Shane Spencer.
After it.
There's got to be more.
Did he?
Shane Spencer did, yeah. That's what I keep saying.
There's actually a big one.
What team?
There's actually a much bigger name than all of that. I think he came back with the Baltimore Orioles.
Bonilla?
Did go on to win a World Series. He did go on to win a World Series. He was an
Murray?
instrumental part in the World Series too. Well, going to win the World Series.
What year was the World Series victory?
I can't say that.
Okay. Dontrell Willis.
Kevin Millar.
I knew that. God, why didn't I think? Because I remember him talking about this on MLB Network the one day. Yep, I knew that.
Benny Agbayani.
Agbayani, okay. The little
Yep.
Hawaiian dude. I forgot all about Kevin
There's
Millar.
actually not. Yeah. Alex Ramirez.
Fuck him.
There's not that many big names on this list, though.
Right. So if you get one of them to do it,
You might have more people follow suit. You just never know. Do they band together and say, hey, we love this game. Let's just do our fucking job.
That would be kind of cool to watch.
I would love it.
Yeah.
Band together.
or do you spit in the face of the fans and say, fuck that, I want my money?
So you're going to have about a 70-30 split, I think, if you did that. I think 70% of the players say, let's do this, and 30%,
I think if you don't see baseball until late June of 27, you're going to have a lot of fans walk away, and they're not going to have another steroid era to bring it fucking back. Another home run chase.
So let's process of elimination. I'm going to put 2 players out there. Well, we'll put a third one because I already said Judge. One of the stars on the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman seems like he's the guy do the right thing. So Freeman says, hey, I'm playing. Players might follow suit. You get a guy that's well respected on their team, you're going to have the same situation like that. We'll say Mike Trout for the Angels. Guys, let's play. You know? And as much as this pains me, Lindor seems to do the right thing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very well-spoken man. What if Lindor says to them, hey, let's just go?
Nimmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if the strike goes longer than the beginning of the season, MLB will do something to draw that fan back.
Yeah, by May. The latest will be May.
But they'll do something.
What? But what?
Replacement players. It's that easy.
No. The baseball almost died after 94.
Correct.
Right.
And it
I'm
took
saying
steroids and Sammy Sosa and Mark McGwire to bring it back.
I agree with Tommy. You know,
what do they do?
We already went through a phase where they were making home run balls, we'll call them. You know what I mean? Nothing says they can't do it again.
You can wind the course tighter. I get that.
Yeah. They'll do something to make you look into baseball again and be like,
But does
oh,
that
wow.
bring people back again?
Absolutely.
If you start having juiced balls,
Absolutely, because you're on another home run trot.
You're going to buy tickets to witness history.
Yeah.
I'm living, breathing proof of that. Well, not history, but I was hoping and praying my team lost last year so we could watch them win the division on that Thursday night that we went down there.
Yeah.
Mapped it out. Figured this is when I want to go because this is probably when they're going to clinch. I got lucky. Picked the right day. People buy shit like they eat that shit up. Here's why. those outfield ticket prices are going to go through the roof because people go want to catch that ball and sell it on fucking golden auctions.
But to me, that all becomes manufactured then.
It's how you make business. Got to make
Oh,
business.
okay, so McGuire and Sosa were manufactured?
Technically, they
No,
were 'cause they were on
because
steroids.
yeah, they did it to themselves, and they just happened to go like you can't plan them going on that run at the same time.
Or can you?
You can't.
Listen, here's the thing. Everybody's talking McGuire and Sosa. That 98 season was ridiculous. Ken Griffey Jr. was right behind McGuire till Sosa hit 20 home runs in June. Sosa was irrelevant. Sosa got hot. There was so many home runs hit that season.
He was also using a corked bat.
Who?
Sosa.
All right, but regardless of what he was using, everybody's talking about McGuire and Sosa, but there was so many guys hitting bombs. It was all over the place. The home run watch was a real thing. Like someone was half joking. McGuire hit home runs in the first 4 games of the season that year, and someone jokingly said he's on pace to hit 162. So, I mean, that was a thing from the jump. So, I think part of it was manufactured.
So, I mean, you're saying that MLB could do it now. What makes you think they didn't do it back then?
Right, at least back then it seemed organic. Like we know now more. Like there's been
we were kids,
right? But you also now you have ESPN who looks into all of this shit. They looked into the spider tack and shit like that, and people on YouTube dissecting fucking baseballs to see why they go as far as they do and the difference. Like it's out there now. It wasn't then.
But look
at least
our,
publicly.
Look at our softball league. There's a reason we use a certain core ball. They don't want it to go as far. All baseball has to do is change that up, and boom, it's ping pong time.
I used to buy bats that were USA AA because they were better corked.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't buy an ASA bat. I'd buy the ones above it because they had more flexibility. They would more whip. They could send the ball further.
Justin, did I ever tell you the story about the time Chris stole my bat because I was working? So I was working the fair one year and I wasn't playing softball on Wednesday night. And Chris was like, hey, do you mind if I use your bat this week? Because you're not going to play. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Brought it to the fairgrounds, gave him my bat. Saturday night comes. Fair's closed. Everybody gets paid. So pulls out this wad of cash. How much to buy that bat? I'm like, this mofo held my shit for ransom.
He sold it, by the way. He did sell it to me.
Yeah, my season's almost over. I'll go buy a new bat. I don't give a shit. But it was so funny because he knew what he was doing. He said, I didn't give it back to you on purpose. I said, I figured as much.
That's the white lichen.
Yep.
Yeah, that's still on my front porch. I still have the bat.
Yep. Those bats, I'll tell you. Again, I tell people all the time, $1 million swing. You can have $1 million bat and a 10-cent swing. It's not going to help you. But you got a decent swing with a really good bat, it makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, some of these Miken, like the first Miken that came out, the Miken Ultra 2, scared me. Like routine pop-ups, gone. That's why they stopped letting you use those bats. They would kill somebody. So I'm with Chris. I'd buy some of those bats on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah, Tommy, I want Pizza Hut. I haven't had Pizza Hut in forever.
Yeah, let's go to Pizza Hut now. What time do they close?
Little Caesars breadsticks were the shit.
The crazy bread.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like the MLB will do something to get you to watch again.
I don't know if they hold out too long.
We drank the Kool-Aid. We were kids.
Sure did. And every other kid that watches this sport will do the same thing.
Yep.
Right, but me personally, it'll take me a long time.
And I'm sure that's when they locked out last time for an extended period. People our age probably did the same thing that you're saying. I'm done. I won't watch it anymore. But it was us that were like, we'll carry it now. We're watching this.
But this is where it's going to go back to my point, where it's going to take about 4 or 5 years to level out,
Yeah.
because you're going to have the baseball fans that love the sport that are pissed. They're still going to watch, but they're pissed because of how things went. But then what's going to happen is, in that time frame, these contracts are going to go level out, and then teams are going to be able to spend more money and get better teams. That's a true story. The Mets are going to sign one free agent, and you're like, oh, shit, this is how it's going to be now. Everybody's going to have a competitive and I think you won't see as many 100-win teams at that point either. This will change the landscape of the game. It's going to level everything back out.
Sorry, I needed a drink.
I think they're going to kill them. I just hope they don't kill the sport.
They're going to get a bullet wound, but it'll heal. People are going to come back and watch. 98 was a long time ago.
Right, but baseball was just kind of starting to make a good climb back.
I understand that.
Becoming mainstream and shit.
But the last
because the NBA is committing
30 years ago. Think about that. 30 years since we've had a lockout. It's going to happen. There's nothing we can do about it. Or they shock us and start working on, if they're smart, they'll start talking about this shit now, because they know at the end of next season it's done. Start talking about this shit now and get it ironed out. You might as well come to Jesus now.
And I mean,
I think the idea.
You asked about what the players will get out of this, and one of the biggest things in my eyes the players will get out of this is the teams like the Marlins not being able to tank at $50 million. They're going to have you're going to have a minimum and a maximum, and it's going to be the Pirates, the Marlins, those teams that are actually going to have to start spending money.
Right. And that's what I just said. I don't know if you heard me, but I said, you're not going to see another 100-win team after this.
No, you're not. I heard that. Yeah. Yep. But those Marlins teams,
I still don't see how that's helping the players.
It helps the sport in general because it's more competitive. You mean to tell me,
right? But
I'm on the White Sox.
What I'm wondering though is, what are the players getting out of this? They're giving up not having a salary cap. What are they getting in return? What are the owners giving up?
Well, like I just said,
they might do more revenue sharing for bonuses and stuff like that. That's probably what it could be.
If the Marlins and the Pirates are making more money because they have to spend more money, you're going to get more audience because they're actually competitive, and they're going to get more deals and sponsorships because people are going to want to be sponsored by them because they're being looked at more. They're getting bigger names to the stadium, which all brings in more money for the players.
They're still giving up an awful lot for getting that little.
The players are going to get more than that out of it. Don't get me wrong.
How much money do these players actually need?
Right.
You got.
Oh no, I get that, but I'm looking at it realistically. You're asking them to give up a lot. They're not doing it for free.
Not really. You're only asking a select handful of people to give up a lot.
Who are the faces of it and the
I understand that, but you got to think, and that's why I said Judge, Freeman, Trout, the faces of the game. Maybe they don't give too much pushback on this.
But
that's what I'm saying.
They're not giving up anything.
No,
right, but
their contracts are signed.
The kids coming up seeing these contracts in the major leagues because they want to make that kind of money.
It's too bad.
You're asking them to give up a lot. There's gonna be you're gonna see a shortened season.
They don't have a seat at the table yet to argue that point, though.
Yeah. And that's why this incoming free agency is going to be so big for someone like Pete Alonso, who can make the most out of it. This is why Alex Bregman opts out of his deal. He could have stayed in Boston for $40 million this year. He doesn't care about the $40 million. He wants the years, not the money.
And those guys that opted out are really rolling the dice because the owners can probably see what they're doing. And depending on which owner it is, can be like, oh, well, you had
Yeah.
a place to be.
So, like, it's the players are doing it now, and the players are paid now. Yeah, it's going to hurt, those single A guys or the guys that were just drafted this year that don't have a seat at the table. But that's like any other job.
Yeah.
You weren't there for the negotiations. This is how it is now. They're not going to give up their dream of playing Major League Baseball just because they can't sign a $900 million contract.
And we also have a lot of young kids who are on the main rosters now. Like, they see the money and that's what they want. They're not going to just fold over for that.
I understand that part, but again, they're not seasoned enough. They don't have enough say to say, well, that's what I want. There's going to be the needs of the many are going to outweigh the needs of the few. And that's what's going to end up happening. You got a couple superstars that are going to want their huge max deals or whatever. And those are going to be the guys that be like, well, I'm already paid.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. At this point, that's why I think you're going to see a lot of this free agent signings now. The rest of them, it's on you. And I think that's why a lot of these kids from Boston, it's probably been broken down for them. Look, this is what's going to happen. You might as well just sign now and be done with it. I mean, I think the Brewers did the same thing with Jackson Chourio.
I think he's under a big contract.
Yeah, sign him young. Be done. You get your money. It's all guaranteed now. You don't have to worry about this injury shit. We'll pay you. But sign here now. Done. End of story. I would do that in a heartbeat.
We'll see. Hopefully it's that easy.
Well,
I
no,
hope it is too. It's going to be a
not
long,
that
drawn
easy.
process, but
yeah,
it would be nice if it was that easy.
it's definitely not going to be that easy. It sounds nice. 8 years, $82 million. It looks like 8 years, $82 million. Yep, for Jackson Chirios.
Yeah, so he signed already. He's done.
Yep.
And cheap, too.
Yeah.
I mean, he will be a free agent at the age of 30 now.
Yeah. Which will get him through this CBA.
He has a $25 million club option in 32 and a $25 million club option in 33. Yep. This is the wave of the future right now, though. Signing these young players to big deals so you can buy them out of their arbitration, you get them into the 30s, and you go from there.
Kind of makes me wonder about Soto's contract now because he's got the 3-year opt out.
Mm-hmm.
The third year ends up on 27
on the lockout year.
So if you lock out the entire year, he can opt out at the end, and now you're the Mets, and you got to take the chance on a kid that's sat out a full year and pay him $5 million more a year to do it.
These players aren't dumb in their contract negotiations like this.
Huh. Intriguing.
Tommy, a freaking minor league tour would be awesome. Checking out like single A, double A, and triple A stadiums. Aaron and I were so pissed that we didn't
Thunder
know
don't play
Somerset.
in Trenton anymore, do they?
No.
I mean, Boston does have this player. His name's Christian Casas. But yes, I think you're talking about Rosmani. The fuck was his last name?
Grandal.
No, not Grandal. What was that center fielder that was just? We signed him internationally to a big contract, and then he just sat in AAA because he could. Castile, Rosmani Castile.
But I can help you. I don't know.
Think that's who Tommy's talking about. He just sat in the AAA system because he wasn't good enough for the majors. Got the deal. Yep. Yep. But that happens, fortunately, to a club basically a year where they sign somebody and they don't perform. They're always injured. Something. We could talk about Anthony Rondon stealing all that money from the Angels.
Yeah. All the money that Bobby Bonilla stole from the Mets.
Still.
Well,
Smart. That's the smartest contract ever negotiated.
What's he got? Another 9 years? 10 years?
8 or 9 years, something like that.
I think he's still 2035.
that's insane. Will he even be alive at that point?
That's it. Rusney Castillo.
Remember him now?
Rusney. I do remember him now. He was going to be a huge deal too, and then
Yeah. Yep. He was
All right,
like
Courage.
one of those.
what else we got?
Steelers are up 7-0. Dodgers are up 3-1. Top of the ninth. Looks like Dodgers are about to go up 3-0 in the series. Tomorrow they can end it.
Or do we have a collapse at 0-4?
I mean,
I said it for you.
I wasn't going to go there, but I'm sure there's a lot of people thinking it or hoping it. Does anybody really want to see the Dodgers in the World Series again?
In a couple years when we have a salary cap, we won't have to.
Maybe. Watch them
talking
spend
about?
another $500 million.
They got all these big contracts deferred.
Yeah.
But yeah. Don't forget to go to Paulie's tonight.
$1 hot dogs.
$1 hot dogs tonight.
Maximum order of 10, unless they're specialty dogs, maximum order of 5. Sorry. Paulie's Hot Dogs on Park
Free-
Street in Homestead.
Free plug right there for Paulie's.
Oh, God.
Tommy Tinder on Tito's.
This guy. Well, on that note, folks,
Like, comment, share.
please share the show. We will
Later.
talk to you. Hold on. Sunday night we'll be live 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be also live Monday 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Justin, take it away, my friend.
Later.